We had some huge games in college football week 5 as not one, not two, but three top 5 teams all lost. In my very limited research, the last time that happened was November 12th, 2016, and that one was a little bit weird because all three lost to unranked teams, but still hasn't happened very often. Now, starting with the first one, and I'll keep it quick because I've already talked about it in a previous video, but Ole Miss beat number 4 LSU in Oxford in a game that LSU didn't look good, Nussmeier didn't look good, and Brian Kelly not exactly showing he is a top-tier coach. And we had number 17th ranked Alabama go into number 5 Georgia and beat them in Athens. And not only did they beat them in Athens, Alabama didn't score in the second half. They scored all their points in the first half and then played phenomenal defense. And Georgia only put up 7 in the second half. Neither of these offenses looked great, and this was a defensive slugfest. And I'm more surprised because we all thought Alabama was done after their loss to Florida State, and then Florida State's subsequent loss to Virginia last night. I have absolutely no idea what to think of this Alabama team, or Florida State for that matter. And finishing last, we had number 6 Oregon beat number 3 Penn State in Penn State's whiteout game in double overtime. This game was a really good game as well, with Oregon leading 17-3 into the fourth quarter. Then Penn State answers with 2 touchdowns throughout the fourth quarter, goes to overtime, looks great in the first overtime, and then throws a pick on their first play of their possession in the second overtime. And that's not even talking about some of these other really good matchups that just weren't top matchups, like Indiana, who absolutely dominated Illinois last week, barely beating Iowa 20-15, or Georgia Tech, who's looked really good all year, having to go to overtime to beat Wake Forest by 1 point. Or the very first game of the day where Illinois beat USC and USC had a failed comeback attempt, 34-32. And yes, that one does sting for me a little bit, and I didn't want to talk about it, but that was still a great game that's worth mentioning. All in all, this was a great week of college football, and a week that answered some questions, but also kind of brought up some other questions like, what's going on with Alabama? Are they good? Are they not good? It's going to be real hard for any other week this year to top what we had happen this week, week 5.